team. This is Julian Dougharty, president and founder of DFS Marketing. You know, whenever you're explaining a fixed index annuity to a customer, you know, you can get really technical and look across the table from the client, and the client's eyes have rolled back in the back of their head because you have over-presented, or you've presented so many different bells and whistles on the actual fixed index annuity that the client got confused and, you know, their eyes rolled back and said, forget it, or let me think about it. That's the worst feeling in the world to me. When you've got a customer, you're presenting a fixed index annuity, you know these fixed index annuities can get very, 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 very technical. You know, you can start getting into cap rates, income riders, spreads, indexes, fees, bonuses, terms, liquidity, nursing home, terminal illness riders. You can get into so many different features and bells and whistles on a fixed index annuity when the client just completely goes blank and you lose the customer or lose the sale. There's no easy way to explain the fixed index annuity, but you want to make sure you act like the doctor when you're making the recommendation to the client. So here at DFS Marketing, we put together a 7 tips for buying the right annuity booklet for consumers who may never have heard of a fixed index annuity, or may be familiar with a variable annuity, or familiar with a fixed annuity instead of a fixed index annuity, or may be familiar with just a straight multi-year guarantee annuity versus a fixed index annuity. Or you just want to kind of give a client something to read to before your appointment, potentially send it over to them in an email or mail it to them. We put together this 7 tips for buying the right annuity booklet that goes over all the different fixed index annuities, multi-year guarantee annuities, variable annuities, all types of fixed annuities, goes over the different crediting methods, monthly averaging, annual point-to-point, monthly point-to-point, goes over the different nursing home, terminal illness, waivers. I mean, this is not fun to read information, but you know, trying to put together a presentation for a client on $500,000 of their money when they're used to being in the market at Edward Jones, and then having them meet with you and you explain the actual fixed index annuity to them can get very daunting. It can be very difficult. So we put together the 7 tips for buying the right annuity booklet that possibly could help you explain or convey your story a little bit better on the safety of fixed annuities. If you're trying to get a client to understand, how are these fixed annuity carriers safe? How are these carriers safe? How are they going to be there day in and day out for for the future? What are these carriers all about? And in the 7 tips for buying the right annuity booklet, we put in there a section of how the insurance carriers have been around for a while, how they protect the money, how they keep that money from fluctuating, how the insurance carriers primarily are a good place to put your money. Also talks in that booklet about, we like to talk a little bit about inherited IRAs. We talk a little bit about spousal continuations. You know, we get really technical. Like I said, it's not fun information to read, but if you're sitting with a client and you're talking about a stretch IRA, or talking about a Roth conversion, or talking about a variable annuity versus a fixed annuity, and maybe that client's an engineer and, you know, the insurance carrier brochure doesn't really do a comparison, you want to have something in place to give them and say, here's a booklet called the 7 tips for buying the right annuity booklet that'll explain how a fixed annuity works versus a variable annuity, or how a multi-year guarantee annuity works versus a fixed index annuity. Or, hey, I know you had some questions on how caps work, or you had some questions on how the 10% penalty-free withdrawals work. Well, in this booklet, it kind of sums everything up in a very technical aspect of it. Don't think that the 7 tips for buying the right annuity annuity booklet is there to sell anything for you, because it'll, if you just give it to a client and expect them to buy the annuity from you the next time you talk with them, think again. It's definitely not for that, but it is there to add some additional credibility. It's always good to have third-party pieces when you are making recommendations on fixed index annuities, and it's great. It's a great tool to give to some of your existing clients or new clients. And here at DFS Marketing, we put it together. We've sent the booklet through compliance. The compliance department have given us a review of the actual booklet, saying it meets all insurance and regulations and standards, and it is okay to give out to different customers. So if you need that review letter, we can also provide that to you. If you need some help, explaining how a fixed index annuity works, give my team a call. We can help you out. If you're looking for the 7 tips for buying the right annuity booklet, you can get that from DFS Marketing as well. We just want to help you make this daunting task of explaining a fixed index annuity to a client a little bit easier, and maybe using some third-party pieces to help you close the deal, to get a client to sign on the dotted line. It's not easy, especially being independent and all you've got is a business card and a website to show a customer, and maybe a carrier's illustration, especially when the client has never heard of a fixed annuity or index annuity. The client has never heard of the carrier that you're presenting. That's the worst. And then, they're confused because they have no idea how any of the things, bells and whistles on these annuities work. So you want to try to simplify it, keep it simple, successful, I like to say. So if you need any help, if you're needing the booklet, if you want to, talk about the best, fixed index annuity possibly, at the time, give my team a call. We can help you out. We're here to help you make things a little bit easier. Look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much for watching this Founders 5. Hope you have a great day.